С вами Nybraas Play. Мы с вами продолжаем играть King of Quest. Мы наконец-то добрались. Ты готов к испытанию рыцаря? Начинаем.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Колчан стрел. Стой, нет,
All right. Next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Мэнни. Вот сейчас, как раз колчан стрелы должен быть.
Okay. Moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Let's see. Sir Ten of himself, the fourth.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Белка.
Well, I know he likes stimulating conversation. Now, how did I do?
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got no answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
В смысле нет?
What do you want?
I heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, skinny pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst.
Whisper.
His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Так, мы узнали имя этого шипсика.
Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Так, Whisper.
Correct.
Точно.
Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all.
No,
I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Whisper. Белка имя даже не пытался запомнить.
Hello, my name's Gрэм. Nice to meet you.
Ачака.
So, where do you hail from?
Ачака.
I see. Sounds exotic. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Так, попробуем сейчас.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Да, давай
Question
начнем.
1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Несколькими языками. Это
Manny,
Мэнни.
we're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Это Ачака.
Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Самого быстрого.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Белька.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job,
Da.
Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here! I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Так,
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
медленно, медленным шашочком.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Умчалась. Так.
Caution. Bees and distress.
Глаз зверя, глаз зверя.
How did you find an eye?
Was a hideous beast lurking inside. Ouch! Rude!
Так.
Shame. These could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Погуляем, посмотрим.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Как сказка «Теремок».
Pick, pick, pickety pick. I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
Так, надо найти глаз и чем заняться тут.
A new kind of horn, but the same result.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Да, он даже не прыгает, он просто подсказывает на месте. Носится со стороны в сторону. Так, там у нас лягушка, которую мы не можем поймать. Здесь у нас рог. Там рыцарь.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Подружиться. Ага.
No one should notice one bell missing.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
Это чё?
The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
Много путей. Я уже запутался, где я был, где я не был. Стоп, тут же... А, тыквы, я пошел в ту сторону. Теперь мы пойдем в эту сторону. Но здесь есть мост. То есть выиграть нельзя было по сути, да? Ты что ты такое?
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll. See?
You're pretty ugly for a troll. A long nose and a bushy tail like that? Are you sure you're not a bridge bandicoot?
Yep, no bandicoots here. Just a hairy, hideous bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times. One more time, and I might emotionally collapse. Would you be so kind to accept my apology and join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Oh, yes, of course, the troll dance. I only know the traditional Ludor version, so you should start.
Very well, Tiny Bandicoot.
Хип-хоп. Не то нажал. Давай еще раз.
You're no bridge troll, so I ask you again. Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that? Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work until the kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late. Right when the croissants are served.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eyes. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Can you tell me about that Snarlax's eyes again?
The legendary flame-eyed monster back there behind me has purple eyes with glowing blue pupils. Ulfie will help you retrieve them if you bring him a sweet-tasting snack.
Happy trails.
Хорошо.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is starving.
Орфи голодный. Что у меня вообще есть? У меня есть колокольчик. И деньги. Ну, это последняя страна, которую осталось ходить. Сейчас, скорее всего, Немножко прогуляемся и уже будем заканчивать
I better
данный.
stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge.
Даже не шевельнулся. Ау.
Huh, what a peculiar trap.
Зато я получил
All
мяско.
right, sugar shrooms.
Ну нет, я ж в другую сторону пока нашел. А стой, тут вроде пещера какая-то. Я, скорее всего, не могу из этой веревки выйти, поэтому... Я могу присесть что-нибудь? Нет. Походу, туда мне все-таки нельзя. Ладно, у меня теперь есть мясо.
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
По сути, нам сейчас надо просто исходить все территории, все части.
You just pranced into a dark cave filled with vicious wolves?
You know, I'm not sure. Maybe I should pause. I never waste food.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
А если
was
в
always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Короче, так, по факту не могу стрельнуть куда надо, да? Так, а если рядом с пещерой? Тоже нет.
Almost there. World's greatest and only floating island. Don't turn right. No floating islands that way.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Так.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon. This was on my bucket list.
Да здесь нужен мост, чтобы туда попасть. Ну что, давайте, наверное, закончим данный стрим на этом уже. На следующем... Данное видео мы закончим на этой ноте. Дальше мы уже пойдем в город, там посмотрим, поговорим с людьми и попробуем найти что-нибудь вкусненькое приготовить. Мы уже набрали разные штучки. Вот. Поэтому не забывайте подписаться, поставить лайк, комментировать данное видео, заходите в группу ВКонтакте, там выходит информация по стримам и прочим. Стримы за эти выходные выходили, но публикация выходила прям почти за час, за полтора часа до стрима, поэтому, возможно, информацию не все увидели. Но постараемся уже в следующий раз как-то это делать более точно. более точно, потому что это все-таки ждало людей, то, что у нас наши люди из команды пойдут. То есть без них тоже обложка была ну, такой сидеть, потому что ты должен сделать обложку по игре, которую будете играть, и ты играть точно в нее. Поэтому я уже пошел в мехи. Вот. Ну что ж, всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Nybraas. Скоро услышимся. Подписывайтесь и до новых встреч.